And as you take this journey, whatever it is that you do in 2026, whatever risk you take, you better take a risk. You don't have to join purpose-driven creators, right? You don't have to. But you better, if you're watching this channel and you are purpose-driven and you support me, you better take a risk this year. You gotta do something different this year, bro. You can't do what you did last year. You can't just play it safe in life. It's cool. But my channel is for people who are not afraid to take risks. They're not afraid to think outside the box. They're not afraid to try something different, to try something new. My channel is for people that are free. And I want you to be free. Because content creation, entrepreneurship, being a business owner, going after your dreams, it can grant you a freedom that working a job just can't. Man, you think God sent you here so you could just watch everybody? You think he sent you here so you could just watch me? I appreciate you watching me. I appreciate you watching my content, being motivated, being inspired. But nah, bro, he sent you here so you could create your own one day, right? I mean, I started off in my life watching content creators, bro. You understand? I started off in my life watching YouTubers that helped me along the way. I started off in my life watching people that understood certain things that I needed to understand at a certain point in my life. And at a certain point, you know, I said, you know what, it's time for me to pick up the camera. You know, at a certain point, you know, I said, you know what, it's time for me to get some things off my chest. Yo, at a certain point, I said, you know what, it's time for me to spread this message of purpose because God put that on my heart, right? God sent me here to open up this camera and to give the messages that I've given, to post thousands of videos on social media, to reach millions of people, not for my glory, but for his. You feel me? Not for my glory, but for his, not for my story, but for his story. And what I need you to understand is that you are not on earth to just do what everybody else is doing. Don't look at content creation as something that you think just everybody just making content. Man, everybody not picking up no camera, bro. Everybody's not doing it. Most people are fearful. Most people are scared. Most people don't think that their message is going to be heard. And the truth is, I want to encourage you. I want to motivate you to actually stop being a consumer and become a producer. Be more selective with the things that you consume and be more selective with the people that you support. You got to understand that you have a voice as well. You have a voice as well. And there's a reason why you're watching this video. So I'm gonna ask you again, do you think that God, because I ask questions, right? And sometimes I don't see no answers in the comment section, man. Answer my questions, please. Okay. Do you think that God sent you here to just be a consumer? No. He sent you here to be a producer. That's why he wake you up 24/7. That's why he wake you up each and every single day. And it's up to you to do something with your life. What better year than 2026? What better day than today? What better moment than right now to start creating content? Here's what I noticed, and it happened to me. Content creation is not easy, and it's not because you don't know what you're doing or you don't know what to say. It's because there's algorithms, there's things that matter that shouldn't matter like that, but they do. Thumbnails, titles, right? For people to actually click your video and give a damn and give it a chance, right? Y'all saw the thumbnail on this video. It has to be crispy. I wish I could just make a thumbnail like this and y'all just watch. It don't work like that. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be a little bit more strategic. And so I say, you know what? I want to help people along their content creation journey. Now, let me tell you how I got here. Okay. I launched a program called a Brotherhood, where it's men coming together, purpose-driven men coming together to elevate their life. We all have one thing in common. We all created content. I never seen nothing like this before in my life. So I said, you know what? I think it's time, man. I think it's time for us to invite women as well into purpose-driven creators, right? The Brotherhood is now purpose-driven creators, and women are welcome as well. Anybody that wants to create content that can especially make a positive impact in somebody else's life. I don't want to work with people who are creating negative content or disrespectful content. If you're creating positive content and you believe that your content can make a difference in this world, I would love you to join Purpose Driven Creators. The link will be below. It's an application form. And if your application looks great, and if I believe I can help you along your journey to get monetized and make money, make a side hustle from content creation, doing something that you love, okay, then I would love to work with you, and I will send you an invite to talk to me one-on-one, learn more about the content that you're making, and then you'll be in Purpose Driven Creators. All right, it is an investment, and I want people to be invested because it's important for you to actually stick with the tools that I'm giving you so you can see results in your life. The thing with me in content creation, if I could give you guys a backstory of my life when I started content creation, is when I started, bro, I didn't have all the answers, and I really didn't know what I was doing like that. Can I be for real? I didn't know what I was doing like that. And I had YouTube channels before, they didn't do too well, you know, so I had to start over. And then for Purpose Driven Men, it worked because I had to learn over and over and over again the things that I need to implement in my videos in order to take it to the next level. And what I need you to understand is that it's one of the hardest things to do in this world, to fail and then get back up and say, you know what, I'm gonna try again. To post a video and it gets no views, but then to say, you know what, I'm going to make another video and I'm going to post it again, right? Like, it's one of the hardest things to do. And what I want to do is at least give you guys, not a shortcut, but the things that I've learned along my journey to help you guys through that, so you don't have to fail as much as I failed. You understand? You know, you don't have to go through a lot of the things that are unnecessary. You can skip to the good parts a little bit, and that's important. That's what mentorship is about. And I want to mentor y'all through your content creation journey. I do believe that we are here to be creators, whatever it is. Whether you want to create content or not, whatever you want to do in your life, you are here to create. You are not here to sit down. You are not here to be like everybody else. You are not here to do what everybody else is doing. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. You are here to be your own person. You are here to do your own thing. And you are here to serve the kingdom in beautiful ways. And it's 2026, times are changing. We don't do the same things that we used to do. Right? Like, things are different. We have to look at where the world is at. We have to look at what, you know, is going on and where we can make the most impact. And you can't tell me that this channel has not impacted your life. And because of that, you can't tell me that the internet is just a negative place. Yeah, there's more negativity, but there's also positivity. You understand what I'm saying? And you can reach so much people on social media, online, and actually help people in their life if that's something that you would like to do. No matter what it is you want to do, go after it. It's 2026. You are not here by mistake. You are not watching this video by mistake. You are here for a reason. And I believe that this is the season for people to go after their dreams. I believe that this is the season for people to go after their goals. I believe that this is the season for people to connect with like-minded individuals. I believe that this is the season for people to start posting that content that they want to post, to start taking risks, to start taking a chance on themselves. Why don't you take a chance on yourself, man, in life? I see a lot of people, they play it safe. It's cool to play it safe. It's all right. You know what to expect the next day. You know what to expect the next week. You know what to expect the next month. Can I give you guys an insight, right? An insight into my life a little bit? Man, I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect. That's entrepreneurship. That's content creation. That's being a business owner. That's being a creative. You give all your faith and you put it in God and you do what you can. You don't know what to expect. Because once you become a content creator, it's a different ballgame. It's beautiful, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I don't actually want to know what to expect. I'm free. I have no shackles on me. My hands was behind my back the whole time to give you guys a lesson, to show you that that's where your hands are. Tied behind your back because you're safe. But it's time to break free. It's time to show the world what you can do. It's time to use your mind. It's time to use your hands. It's time to use the gifts that God has given you to create something in this world. So you better get to praying. And as you take this journey, whatever it is that you do in 2026, whatever risk you take, you better take a risk. You don't have to join purpose-driven creators, right? You don't have to. But you better, if you're watching this channel and you are purpose-driven and you support me, you better take a risk this year. You gotta do something different this year, bro. You can't do what you did last year. You can't just play it safe in life. It's cool. But my channel is for people who are not afraid to take risks. They're not afraid to think outside the box. They're not afraid to try something different, to try something new. My channel is for people that are free. And I want you to be free. Because content creation, entrepreneurship, being a business owner, going after your dreams, it can grant you a freedom that working a job just can't. And this is not me selling you a dream. It has happened to me. My life has changed dramatically in the past 1,000 days. For over a little 2 years, right? December 5th, 2023. That's when Purpose Driven was created. December 5th, 2023. That's when For Purpose Driven Men was created. Make sure you follow us on Instagram. Okay? That's when For Purpose Driven Men was created. That's when. We just crossed 100,000 on Instagram. On my page, right? We're about to hit 300,000 on here. It's not about the numbers, but it's to show you what's possible when you take a risk. When you move from safety to freedom. When you take a chance on yourself. And I want to continue to push y'all and motivate y'all and inspire y'all, but you have to take a risk. You have to get to moving. You don't have to watch 10,000 self-improvement videos. You just got to get started. I'm in public right now, in front of people's houses, making a video. There's no more fear. Do you understand what I'm saying? I'm not even talking just about financial freedom. I'm talking about freedom to do what you want, when you want, how you want, as long as you're not disrespecting or hurting anybody in this world. We don't condone that, right? To do what you want, when you want, to be free, to be confident. Content creation changed my life because I could pick up this camera, I could be in public, and I don't give a damn what nobody thinks. I have a job to do. I have a responsibility to the people that I love, to the people that understands what it means to be purpose driven, to lock in and to be on their God-given purpose, man. So this video is encouraging you to not be a consumer anymore. Yes, you can still consume my content. Please do. You understand? Please do, because I'm here for you. I serve y'all. I serve God and I serve y'all. But it's time for you to start producing your own content. It's time for you to start writing a book, right? We got a book out, The Purposeful Man Playbook, out on Amazon. It has helped thousands of lives, from ebook to physical copy. Check it out. Maybe you got to write your book. I'm working on my second book. That link will also be below. Maybe you need to start content creation. Purpose-driven creators, link will be below. You got to create something in this world. And I'm going to tell you why. We come from the creator. That's what I love to call God, by the way. Right? God is the creator. Why? Why do I love that name for God? Because he created everything. He created absolutely everything. Without God, there would be nothing. So let's give him praise and credit for that. So shout out to God, okay? God is the creator. And he created us in his image, which means that we are also creators, which is why we can be parents and we have the ability to have children, right? Especially our beautiful queens who can get pregnant, right? Shout out to the beautiful queens, okay? We have the ability to make children and be parents. How amazing is that? That's proof enough, but then it gets even crazier. Everything that you see around me, these are just ideas. Somebody had the idea to create apartments. Somebody had the idea to create a restaurant, a dining area. Somebody had the idea to create this very structure that I'm standing on. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like there's ideas in this world, and everything that you see, from Apple to this camera that I'm using to this microphone, these were once ideas, and then somebody created it and put it into motion, and now we have it in this physical realm. But it was once an idea. And I believe that we receive ideas from the creator. And that's why when people create something so amazing, they always say, I give God all the credit, including me. I give God all the glory. I started this video off saying that, yes, I, created for purpose-driven men and we're doing all these great things and we're purpose-driven, woohoo. But I said we're doing it for the kingdom. Why? Because I give God the credit. Why? Because he gives me the ideas. My brain is a receiver of ideas. I receive ideas from the Most High God. I don't create ideas. I'm a receiver and I receive well, okay? And I'll talk more about that in Purpose-Driven Creators, how to receive ideas, content ideas, things of that sort. But you have to be a receiver, and you already are. And you have ideas that you've been sitting on for years. And I'm trying to tell you that it needs to start now. You have to start now. Your time to go after your dreams starts now. Welcome to Purpose-Driven Creators. If you are here, that means that you are stepping in to becoming a producer instead of a consumer. It means that you are ready to create content and monetize off of it. And so if you are here for that, that means that you are at the right place. My name is Malik. I have a YouTube channel called For Purpose-Driven Men. The thing with me is that I failed before, right? Like I had to learn a lot of what I learned about YouTube, about content creation, about Instagram, TikTok, and whatever other platform that they create, because nobody really guided me or showed me the way. I think for me, what's important is helping others know what it is that they need to do in order to reach a position where they can not only know how to make content, but monetize off their content. And if you're already making content, that's amazing. I would love to work with you. If you have a steady income, this is going to be an amazing opportunity for you. You can have a side hustle, a business on the side that could possibly become the main thing one day. My job is to get you monetized and start seeing money from creating content that you enjoy creating. The best feeling that I ever got is when I was in college and I picked up a camera and I started to create content, and then YouTube gave me my first check, and I realized that I could really make money from doing what I love, right? We all need money to survive and to thrive. And so to be able to do that while still being able to make content that can help people along their journey of life, self-improvement, that's the niche that I'm in, it is an amazing feeling. And I want to help people. I want to give back, and I want to put you in a position to win, to create content and to do something that can actually impact yourself and others. So it's a win-win for all of us, man. And I'm telling you this right now, you will achieve that goal of monetization within 12 months. Okay. Within 12 months, I will get you monetized. I've monetized 3 personal channels, including For Purpose-Driven Men, including Malik David Lewis, which is also one of my channels, including a channel that I have with my wife, Astra and Malik. They are all monetized. They're all monetized. I will get you there. Okay, so all you have to do is complete the form, and I would love to work with you. Thank you for being here. Let's take content creation to the next level. You're at the right place.